Welcome to Flat Out Elected. Rand Campbell, Dominican Republic. Let me just wait and see who comes in. Hola, hola, hola. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hopefully you guys are having a beautiful day. It's really hot here in the Dominican Republic. It's got to be 100 degrees. I'm trying. I was out doing some feeding, helping some barrios, and it got so hot I had to come home. It was just too hot for me. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Who do we got here? Who do we got watching right now? 2 viewers. I want to talk about the voting ritual, especially in America. Because if you don't know by now, and you should, I'm sure most of the people on this channel know, every single thing that you are, in participation with in and of the ways of this world is ritualistic, period, dot, period. It's not what people think. It's not by any stretch. Hey, P4, how are you? God bless, God bless. Hey, brother, thanks for... Yeah, I have to do a stream. I have to do a stream today. We got a lot going on here in ministry, so I wanted to do a stream and talk to everybody and see how everybody's doing. It's a bizarre time that we're living in. And so, we gotta talk to each other. I think we gotta try to, stay in communication and be a edifying benefit to one another in these days. Because right now, things are not even close to getting better. And they're not going to get better. I keep telling people, people ask me all the time in private messages, hey, Rand, when do you think things are... No, never. Tina, good afternoon. God bless you. God bless you. Janice, God bless you from Louisiana. God bless you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I got a lot of work to do tonight. Today we were out dropping food off at some barrios. It got so hot, I almost passed out. I had to go sit in the car for a while. The truck, and it had no air conditioning. But I went and sat, and then I came home. I just laying here relaxing for a bit. It's so hot out. I'm going to go back out after 5, I guess, 5 o'clock. Robbie Zip, how are you? God bless you. So, yeah, I was out all day walking in this heat, dropping bags of rice off, bags of food, bags of vegetables, all kinds of stuff. It was a wonderful experience today to be able to do that. But we're not done. I got another barrio tonight. We're going to go hopefully finish up and get them set with some food for the week. But I want to talk about this voting ritual. Come on now. Who here doesn't know that it's a ritual? The votes don't matter. They just have people going into these booths as a ritual. It becomes an addiction to people. They get excited about going, don't mind me, I got a throat irritation. This fan, I'm sitting under a fan. I think it's got dust on it. I don't know. Anyways, I'm breathing it in. But yeah, it's a ritual. It's got nothing to do with voting. Nobody's voting in a president. Nobody's voting in anybody. It's all by selection, well selected in advance. So then you ask yourself, okay, so why would we even bother to vote? Well, for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's a ritual. Number two, they want you to think your vote matters. And number three, they count the votes to see how many people are still under the belief that votes matter, even though they don't. It's all extremely ritualistic, highly ritualistic. It's bizarre, to be quite honest with you. I don't vote. No, I've never voted. I have never, ever voted. Jamie, never, Jamie. Not once, Jamie, have I ever voted. Who here still votes? Audience participation, exactly. Exactly what it is. It's all a massive ritual. And the ritual is just to see, they do it ritualistically to see who is still in the deception, to see who still thinks that this world is as it's presented when it's absolutely not. It's a joke. But our God, you know, this is why he pulls you out of the world in any of these rituals. You know, the Bible is very clear, but it also says you are not. If you're Christian, claim to be Christian, but are still that these governments are being honest. It makes me wonder what Bible you're reading, what scripture you're reading. Now I understand that the Bible talks about respect for your government. I understand that, you know, Jesus said, give unto Caesar what is his and give unto God what is his. But what if Caesar's stealing? What if Caesar's lying? What if Caesar's deceiving? Is it his? Is it his? Now listen to the words. Give unto Caesar what is his. If he got to deceive you to get it, it wasn't his. If Jesus asked you to know the difference, to know the difference between what is and what he's stealing. And if he's stealing it, then he's stealing it from God. Because give unto Caesar what is his and give unto God what is his. So anything that is not to be given unto Caesar is God's. So if Caesar is deceiving you into giving him, then it's not his, and it must be by default God. So you are giving Caesar that of which belongs. To me, that's the wake up right there. That's the wake up. Give unto Caesar what is Caesar's, give unto God what is God. But Caesar is stealing. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? With my mic saying that. Let me try it again. Yeah, it's not giving me my micro. There it is. We'll see if it stays because it's going to shut out, I think. There it goes. See, yeah, I knew it. Can you guys hear me, though? If you can hear me, that's all that matters, I guess. Oh, Lyndon, God bless you. How are you? How are you? God bless you. God bless you. So hopefully you guys can hear me. Can you hear me at least? Okay, good. All right. So you can hear me, Lyndon. All right, awesome. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I'm just talking about the voting ritual and the madness of people actually thinking that these votes matter. Like it's so bizarre to me. It's so bizarre. I don't get why people, Christians, don't understand how it all works yet. Like they don't get it. But you know what? I kind of understand. You know, they don't want to give up on this world. They want to be in and of this world. They want to participate in its rituals. They want to seem normal. They want to seem as though they're normal in this world. And the truth of the matter is, we know they're not. We know they're not. There's nothing normal about this world. Normality will not exist until we reach the other side of Revelation, when we get right with God. When we're on the other side of Revelation is when you will see your true creation and what you were always meant to be. So look at tonight, we're gonna go tonight into a barrio and bring some food and have a Bible study and have a gathering. I'm not going to be the lead speaker. There's a Spanish pastor that's going to do the lead speaking. But I'm going to talk about the truth. I'm going to talk about what this world is with a translator. So I'll have I don't know, about 15 or 20 minutes with the microphone. But tonight we're going to go into a barrio with a lot of food and just bring it into homes and get people to come outside and listen to what we have to talk about. We're going to talk about what's happening in these days and why this world is such a mess. We're going to talk about coronavirus. We're going to talk about the division. We're going to talk about the separation. We're going to talk about New World Order. He doesn't know everything. This pastor that I'm going with, he doesn't know everything. But he's on the edge. He's on the fence with flat Earth. He agrees that the evidence does not lean to a spinning wet ball rocket. He said, no, Ray, you're right. All the evidence is definitely that we're flat. But he's not ready to admit it yet. So tonight we're going to get him to do that. I'm going to get him to do that tonight. But look, if you guys have it in your budgets and in your ability, tonight we're going to go bring some food to some children. And we're going to do it as a family. Now we're down to 5 viewers. We went 8 to 5. Eight to 5. What time is it where you guys are? I'm in the Dominican Republic. It's 4 o'clock. It's about 4 o'clock here around there, 4:09, something like this. 6 viewers. We went up by 1. But yeah, so I just want to, this whole thing about voting and, getting caught up in the political nightmare, the arguments, and it's so ridiculous to me because I'm well aware of the fact that there is no such thing as voting. It's a hoax. Probably the biggest hoax, one of the longest standing hoaxes that we have seen. It's just, I don't even know if I can think of a president that was actually voted in. I can't even think of one. And this is how far back this goes. So as much as we would like to think that, yeah, we're voting for some, no, you're not voting for anybody. You aren't. The powers that be are too smart. Real power would never give the people, the slaves, the opportunity to vote them out of power. They always own both sides. And they select which side is going to sit in the puppet seat. And that's all it is. It's just a puppet seat. It's ran exactly like a business. So the president is, it's like the president of a company. He's the spokesperson. But even, Donald Trump, Obama, none of them have any power. Even if people think, oh yeah, Donald Trump he got no power. Everything is scripted. Everything is dictated. He is under rule. He has to do as he is told. The people that have power would never, ever, ever give the slaves the power or the ability to vote them out of power. And when people come to that knowledge, when they come to that understanding, when they come to the sense of what that is, this world's going to change. But I don't see that happen. I honestly don't see. A few of my subscribers have said that they think that the wake up is done. I'd say there's a trickle down effect. I'd say, no, keep telling people the truth. It ain't over yet. There's still some people that got to wake up. But there's going to be a different level of wake up for those that are already awake. You're going to start seeing things you could have never imagined seeing. And I promise you they're coming. You're going to start seeing this world for what it really is. And I'm talking more about demonic, spiritual things. Oklahoma, Tina. All right. You're from Oklahoma. Where are you from, Lyndon? Okay. I'm gonna see. I gotta call this pastor. I gotta call my pastor, my guy over here, and see if he can pick me up or at my location because I don't want to walk. Like I said, I almost passed out today because of the heat, and so I want to make sure that I got a ride to go out tonight to go meet with him. So I'm gonna see if I can get a ride. I'll come back and do this hangout. Just a second. Give me 1 second.